Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 1, Episode 6 of the thing, Infection at Outpost 31. We are on turn number 6. We had a productive round number 5. We were able to destroy 2 things in level 2. We are also in the process of... we've got 1 destroyed room already. We've got power outages. We've got smoke in various rooms. So we're going to progress into the next round. Before we do, quick shout out to this channel's sponsor, Pontos Fathom Press. Our games are brought to you by the books we publish on the Pontos Fathom Press bookstore. You can check out the link down in the description. This is the Catu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence. And we've also got the Alchemy and Anthroposophy and the Dune Saga. Go check those out. You can check out our sister channel, and you can also check out our Patreon. For as little as $1, you can read books like Genealogy of Cthulhu in digital format. You can stay abreast of our gameplay in A Song of Ice and Fire. We've got the Tabletop Miniature Makeover Series, Tainted Grail we're playing through this year, and our various board games, lots of seasons of Eldritch Horror, Joan of Arc, Cthulhu Death May Die, Cthulhu Wars, Conan by Monolith, War of the Ring, and all. Also playing the Dune games, Dune Gale Force 9, Dune Imperium. So go check them out. It helps us support the channel, as do your likes, subscriptions, comments below. Thanks everyone who supports it. Thanks all the Patreons who are supporting us. Let's keep this going. Okay, so we'll grab our new leaders. Let's kind of roll through this and decide who's who. We've got Bennings, Knowles, Palmer, Cooper, Childs, Windows, Fuchs, Gary, and that's our only leaders. So the second leader will be Fuchs and Cooper. So Cooper will grab the first mission. We'll give him the gun here. Cooper gets a 4-player team. He needs to have at least 1, so he'll put Palmer on his team. And let's see how he does with the mission log. It says, let's have them move to Cooper. We'll get Cooper, Palmer, Bennings, and Knowles. And we're going to have them move to, let's have them move to the, bathroom. If someone has a flashlight, they can go in there. And we also have to grab some additional supply cards for these guys. So they are able to discard 1 flashlight to go to there, so they're fine with that. And let's get them put together their cards. Reveal all cards, roll dice equal to the total dice plus value. So we've got 1, 2, 3. 3. They can only roll 3 dice. I don't think they're going to make it. Let's see. 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They needed an 18 to pass, so they aren't able to do it. So that means, in addition to power out, I think that they are going to get escalate. The current room has smoke as well, so they add smoke to this room. And now they've also escalated this to the second blood test. So let's go ahead through with our remaining characters. We'll have Fuchs pick up a team first. Current sector, roll to determine the room. Power outage. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Geology lab has the power out. Luckily, we've already been in there. So power outage in this sector. They can grab a new mission card. Another power outage. For power outage in the mess hall. Okay, and let's go ahead and do 1 more card. 3-player team with Fuchs, Windows, and let's have it Fuchs, Windows, and Gary. Fuchs, Windows, and Gary. Fuchs, Windows, and Gary. They have to reveal their cards. If they have 4+, they pass. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They get to pass these. So they pass and will reveal, this is Fuchs, Gary, and Windows. Fuchs, Gary, and Windows. And they get the dynamite. So we're able to close out Sector 2. So Sector 2 is closed out. And as far as assimilate, we've got to go through, let's go through our blood samples. Before we do, we'll do one last, I guess we do the blood samples now. So let's go ahead and grab a blood sample here. Bennings. Bennings is also infected. Not good. Knowles. Knowles returns back human. Cooper comes back as human. Fuchs comes back human. Windows comes back human. Gary comes back with human. Childs comes back with double human. Clark comes back with human. McCready comes back with, we know McCready's human. Norris comes back with human. And Blair comes back with human as well. We got another alien. We don't know who the other alien is. So we've got Palmer and Bennings, both are imitations. So that's pretty huge for us. Let's go ahead and clean up the board. I'm going to reset for the next round. And I think what I'll do is, let me organize these. I'll get everybody cleaned up again. I do want to check out what happens after the round of smoke. So after the round, it says turn order, resolve smoke and fire. So let's go see if we resolve, how do we resolve smoke and fire? Let's go through our rooms with smoke and fire. Let's figure out how we resolve those. Okay, events. So, the threat of fire is particularly dangerous in a room quarters. A room with smoke and fire, a member of the select team must first discard a fire extinguisher card, effectively unblocking the room. Doing so will clear the room of smoke or fire, removing the token. Okay, we cleared that one before. But not the other ones are not cleared. This is smoke. These guys have returned to the rec room. These guys have returned to the rec room. What do we do with the rest of the smoke rooms? If it's present in 2 or more rooms on a room without a room chip, the captain may send an individual player to clear the smoke or fire by discarding a fire extinguisher. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's say, who's got a fire extinguisher? Does anyone have a fire extinguisher? So Cooper has a fire extinguisher. He's going to send Knowles off to put out this fire, so this smoke. So Knowles has cleared this one smoke. And let's see if we can do the same with Childs or McCready. Childs also will send a McCready. McCready has got a fire extinguisher as well. So he's going to put that fire extinguisher to use, and McCready goes and puts the kitchen fire out. So we've got that kitchen fire taken out. And then finally, anybody left, what happens with those last fire? So objective tracker, time for battle, end of turn, resolving smoke or fire. It says, after resolving the investigation, if an individual player wants to send to him, okay, we can do that. Then any remaining smoke or fire tokens still in the room is resolved. First, fire tokens are removed and replaced with room destroyed. Then smoke is returned, tokens are turned over and turned to fire. So this is turned to fire and this is turned to fire. So we could have 2 more rooms destroyed by next round. So we're going to need to resolve those. We've already got 1 room destroyed here. So let's just see if we can send anyone else. Can we send Blair? Does he have a fire extinguisher? He has a Molotov cocktail. Clark is a gun. Norris. McCready. Gary. Oh yeah, Windows. Windows has a fire extinguisher. So Windows will go and place a fire extinguisher to take this room out. And then if that room stays on fire, I think we're done with that. So, okay, so that's going to wrap it up for turn number 6. We will see you guys in round number 7. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.